Royal Rumble 2025 was held live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, welcoming nearly 70,000 fans. In terms of attendance, the biggest Royal Rumble of all time. As everyone knows, I am currently in Indianapolis because I came to see the Royal Rumble. While the event did not satisfy everyone due to the unexpected result of the men's Royal Battle, it was also characterized by having several errors. For example, this. See how Bianca Belair couldn't stop laughing because her head was constantly on Naomi's chest. Bianca laughed so much that she had to cover her face so no one would notice. At the end of this video, I will be sharing my experience and live reactions from the Rumble. Before we begin, sorry for my voice, but the excitement and loud cheering at the Lucas Oil Stadium caused this. But well, for now I will stop talking and today I will present to you 5 mistakes that occurred in Royal Rumble 2025. Number 5. An accident. The Women's Royal Rumble was amazing. However, at the start of the fight, we would see Lyra Valkyria enter with number 4, who, while she had a great performance in the match, we cannot forget about a major mishap she went through. But it turns out that after applying a suplex to Ilo Sky, her outfit came loose from her neck and Lyra Valkyria was about to show everything. Something that the whole arena noticed at that moment. While Lyra tried not to pay much attention to this, she tried to tie her outfit back on and continue fighting. But no, the outfit kept falling off her neck and Lyra had no choice but to keep improvising. She even had to throw Ilo Skies over the ropes and couldn't continue punishing her because she had to worry about her outfit, which was already falling off too much. Lee Morgan apparently noticed this mistake and decided to send her to the corner with a punch. At which point, Lyra would take the opportunity to stay on the ground and be able to firmly secure her outfit with the help of the referees. Lyra Valkyria experienced an extremely uncomfortable moment but managed to resolve it as time passed. Number 4. The Stomp. Roman Reigns was one of the favorites to win the Royal Rumble that night. But his hopes were dashed by CM Punk when he threw Reigns and Rollins over the top rope to be definitively eliminated. Interestingly, these two superstars would be joined by CM Punk, who would be eliminated by none other than Logan Paul. It turns out that while Punk and Reigns were arguing under the ring, Rollins ran and gave Roman Reigns a brutal stomp with both feet. All websites claimed that this was a serious mistake, but not intentional, although the stomp was supposed to be normal. The sites claimed that Rollins slipped and put both feet on the Tribal Chief's head, something that actually ended up opening the Tribal Chief's nose. Wow, poor Tribal Chief. But at least we want to believe that Rollins did slip and this double stomp was not intentional. Number 3. Finn's anger. According to official reports, Drew McIntyre was genuinely quite upset backstage after his match. However, he wasn't the only one who was angry. After the match, at Royal Rumble, Finn Balor was quite upset backstage with his partner Braun Strowman. All of this because when John Cena made his entrance to the ring, he first eliminated Strowman and then Finn Balor. What had been planned in the rehearsal was that Strowman was supposed to hold Finn Balor while he was in the air. However, Finn Balor was still supposed to touch the ground and be eliminated. But what bothered Finn Balor was that Braun Strowman was late to pick him up. And he almost ended up getting really injured, especially in a move as strong and painful as the Attitude Adjustment. Adding to this is that he was being thrown from a height coming from the ring and much more obviously he was coming from behind. Apparently Strowman's calculation was quite off, and he didn't protect Balor enough when he was falling through the air. Imagine the consequences if this had resulted in a career-ending injury. But well, fortunately, it didn't get any worse. Number 2. The biggest mistake of the Rumble. We were all surprised by the great way to start the Royal Rumble. Wow, Rey Mysterio and Penta, impossible to believe this moment a few years ago, right? However, Penta's debut at the Royal Rumble was marked by something all fans remember. And I believe it became the biggest controversy of this edition. And when Rey Mysterio and Penta started to fight, at one point Rey Mysterio tried to apply a reverse Hurricane Rana to try to eliminate him from the match. The exact moment when the Calypso wrestler is clearly seen touching the ground with both feet. Those of us who were present at the event noticed this mistake immediately. The stadium went wild, and from what I could read on social media, the millions of viewers around the world also noticed. The arena did not forgive this mistake. I believe the only thing that made people stop discussing and forget this mistake was the upcoming next entry. We're talking about number 3, who was Chad Gable. Because then it moved on to another moment, and nothing more was mentioned about this moment. My God, what I imagined was being Penta at that moment. Just think about it. In his Royal Rumble debut, he had to enter with a very important number. The fight started with Rey Mysterio and ended with him accidentally touching the ground with both feet. And as if that wasn't enough, everyone noticed this number 1 mistake. The World Wrestling Entertainment Graphics presented a series of graphics during the Royal Rumble battles that night. They indicated the tracking of the participants, those eliminated, and some other detailed information from time to time. But beware, because there were some statistics that they got brutally wrong. When explaining that the Royal Rumble winner could face Tiffany Stratton, they misspelled her name. The blonde's last name is Stratton with 2 T's, and they wrote it with just 1. If we talk about this mistake, we will also realize that before Roxanne Perez made her entrance, they claimed it was her second match in the Royal Rumble, and that's not true. In fact, it's her 3rd time, as she participated in the Royal Rumble in 2023 and 2024. And then she entered in the number 3 spot that same year? Future superstars, thank you very much for watching this video. I will leave the mistakes below. Watch for my upcoming vlogs from Indianapolis featuring my experiences at the Royal Rumble. Don't miss it. Thank you very much, and without anything else to tell you, stay tuned for the next videos.